All right, here we go. Week number 1 of the 614 Graphics Late Model Stock Series. Yes, thank our graphic department for screwing that up. Josh Diver sitting on the pole here, took care of business in his heat. Jamie Kephart gets to sit on the outside of him because he took care of business in heat number 2. Jesse Gordon in the 3 spot from California. Justin Smolden in the 4. Big Mac in the 5. Rick Kelly in the 6. And Anthony Monroe. For those out there having trouble with that last name, it's Monroe, not Maroney, in the 7 spot. All right, looking at conditions here in Stafford. Beautiful, 70 degrees. It ain't a fucking spick of rain coming. Partly cloudy and 2-mile-an-hour winds. And big thanks again to 614 Graphics for being the title sponsor of the Late Model Stock Series. We'll put the ticker on the top of the screen there. Yes, once again, I know the graphics aren't right, and I'm going to get on the graphics department tomorrow about fixing that, but we'll get it taken care of. All that matters right now is the battle on the track here. You got Josh Divers on the bottom there. Great run in qualifying, great race in his heat race, and he'll get to start on the front row here. Remember, all starts and restarts in this series are on green. All starts and restarts are on green. Do your best to make that judgment. All right, good luck. Green flag out, and we're racing here at Stafford, week number 1. Hey, everybody dives down into turn number 1. They're moving them out slow and steady, but right now you see them battling in the back. Rick Kelly still in a good battle here up front. Josh Divers on the bottom. Jamie Kephart sticking it on the high side. He'll get that thing tail whipped around, and everybody looks good so far. The 10 right now slipping into the back there. That's Jesse Gordon. McDonald there in the back there in the number 4 spot. Smolden, Rick Kelly, and Anthony Monroe. Still a great battle up front. 2 of 50 in the books here at Stafford. Josh Divers, your leader right now. Strong performance from him early. Let's see if he can keep it together here tonight. McDonald moving himself to the 3 spot. Jamie Kephart slipping on back there. Started on outside pole. He's now back to the 4 spot. And he'll look to dip in line there behind the 16 of Big Mac. Jamie Kephart's going to have some pressure behind him. Mr. Rick Kelly there behind Smolden. And Anthony Monroe rounds it up here in the back of the pack. But right now, up front, Josh Divers in a great battle here with Jesse Gordon. Jesse Gordon, that sun drop capsule with time number 10 machine. McDonald, Boogeyman, Smolden, and Rick Kelly. And there is Anthony Monroe in that beautiful 82 Black Magic Studio. Revealing this new paint scheme here tonight for you folks. Look at that. Real nice. All right, Rick Kelly. He needs a paint scheme. Check out Black Magic Studios. Hey. I'm just saying. Smolden in that 5 spot. Boogeyman, like I said, struggling early here. But I wouldn't be surprised if Boogie just didn't get these cars and just run this track here, so. But Gordon right now, he is trying to work that back bumper of Josh Divers. And let's go to that CapsuleTimeLLC.com gearbox camming. Oh, yeah. He's in him. I think he wants more than a sun drop. Oh, Gordon goes into the wall. Big smack there. Look at that tire. That thing is bent out now. Gordon going to struggle here trying to keep that speed. But he's right back up to the back bumper of the 57. Gordon there in the second. There's Big Mac for Chaos in that Circle City. Circle City Raceway on the side of that thing. Looking fantastic. Boogeyman there, the Choice Inc. Esports driver. And Justin Smolden right there in the back with Rick Kelly and Anthony Monroe. But up front, great battle here. Let's jump into cockpit with Jesse Gordon. Yeah, he's chasing down Tubby. They call him that, the 57 for Chaos. He's giving that guy everything he can handle right now. McDonald getting ready to get up to the back bumper of the 10. They said you got to start going. Boogeyman, Smolden, Rick Kelly, and Anthony Monroe round out your top 7. Next week, these guys will be at the bull ring. You thought this was crazy. You get 7 or 8 of them at the bull ring, get wild, man. Everybody chasing those elusive new trophies we got. They're pretty sweet. Divers picked a cool one up last season in the super late models, and he'll love to get another championship here in the late model stock to go next to it. But he's going to have to get a hold of this car here because them tires ain't going to last forever. And Gordon and the guys behind him all know that. McDonald, Big Mac, he knows the deal in that 16 machine. He knows exactly what he's doing right now. Boogeyman also, he's a very talented driver back there in the number 4 spot. But he is back 2 spots from where he qualified, so we'll see if he gets his stuff gathered up here. 15 of 50 right now. Gordon, Divers, and McDonald, and a nest up here in the top 3. Holden, Rick Kelly right there. Anthony Monroe just cruising back there. Hey, no rush to get up there. And a big hit to the wall right there. Tons of damage to the 32. It looks like he hit it pretty good. Justin Smolden, same deal. Rick Kelly getting all types of crazy loose back there in the back. Up in the front, still great battle here. And that wall starts getting closer and closer. More and more laps we tick off. Josh Divers, our leader for Chaos Motorsports, that Ford Mustang. Trying to get something going here. 18 of 50. McDonald into 3. Boogeyman still in the 4 right now. Smolden got a little more breathing room between him and Rick Kelly and Anthony Monroe right now in that Black Magic Studio. 82 up there in the number 7 spot. Josh Divers, your leader for Chaos. They call him Tubby. Trying to hold off Jesse Gordon. Gordon right now giving him everything he can. But these tires are going to start fading off here, and you'll start seeing some real racing starting to happen. Big Mac McDonald right there in the 3 spot, and he's got that 16 Chaos Motorsports machine rolling here also. Jesse Gordon closing that gap. We're closing into halfway to go here at Stafford Motor Speedway. Tubby for Chaos, leading every lap so far. Jesse Gordon's been more than patient with him for the last 22 laps here. Big Mac looking for his time to strike. Jamie Kephart in the 4 spot. Smolden back there. Rick Kelly and Anthony Monroe round out your top 7. And look at Big Mac right now. Maybe saving some of those tires. We talked about it. You got to save a little bit here. Especially if we go green flag. And right now, Tubby getting that Ford Mustang to pull away here. Take a look. Let's ride inside the cockpit with Big Mac here. A little bit of wall right there. But other than that, he's looking clean. Big Mac into 3 right now. Gordon just ahead of him in that number 10 machine. And Josh Divers for Chaos leading the way here. 25 laps to go here at Stafford. Josh Divers, Jesse Gordon, Big Mac, and look who's getting closer and closer. Jamie Kephart, welcome to the party. The number 2 machine for Choicing Esports. And look at here. Gordon going low, trying to make something happen. Nothing there yet. Gordon had the position, backed out of it. Smart move. But he knows he could get there, so maybe he found a soft spot. But all this battling right here allowed Jamie Kephart to get back up here. And he is in contention here. Michael McDonald battling with the 10 right here, getting swirly. All these drivers are just looking for a place to park their nose and nowhere yet. An amazing battle here for the top 4. This is what it's about right here. You don't need 12, 13, 15 different cars. Give me 4 bad motherfuckers and a racetrack, and you see it right here. Gordon puts it down there on the bottom, leans on him just a little bit, says, I'm here, bud. 21 laps to go. It's a very tough track to pass. It's very tough. There's going to be contact made a little bit. And you've seen it right there, but Diver's doing a great job of holding it up. All these drivers being patient with one another. 21 laps left to go here. Gordon, Divers. Oh, contact. They're able to keep it straightened out. They're keeping it rolling. They're okay. A little damage to the front of Gordon's machine, but they're straightened out. Gordon back on the bottom there. Divers up on the high side. Great work from everybody back there, keeping everything straight. What a race here, your top 4. Gordon looks like he's driving a modified with that lean on that tire, boy. Gordon right now able to get up there and make the pass cleanly. Low contact was made, but it wasn't a whole hell of a lot. But it is Stafford, and I got to tell you, that's a pretty clean pass for Stafford. Jamie Kephart going to look to make a pass here on the 16. 16 comes across the nose. And that's going to be that right there. And that's going to be on the 16 there as he's thrown up against the wall. And we'll have our first yellow flag here because nothing got thrown. And that looks like it's going to be on the 16 here coming across the nose. And you see him just park it right there. And wasn't clear to do that there, 16. So just kind of came across the nose. That's on Michael McDonald getting across the nose of the 2. He was not clear to come down. And that'll be moving to the tail end of the field here if anybody wants to watch at home here. 16 just drives it right down into the 2. And, well, that's what that does right there. So anybody watching there at home, you can clearly see. All right, first caution of the night. I will not be going P1 to green here, so if you need to pit, do what you need to do. iRace is going to do its cycling deal, and we'll go green here when it lets us. All right, we called it out. We let everybody see what happened there. Michael McDonald was not clear of Jamie Kephart, so unfortunately for McDonald, he'll go to the tail end here. But great racing so far, man. We kept it clean there until that incident right there. Just a little misjudgment there, and things happen. So Jesse Gordon, your race leader right now in the Sundrop number 10 machine. Divers in the pits. Why not? Boogeyman, Smolden, Rick Kelly, Donald, and Monroe. They're rolling, man. Let's see what these guys can do. Rick Kelly coming out of the pits there. He's got a little bit. Looks like he got that fast repair done. But Jesse Gordon, hey, he said, I'm not coming into the pits here. I think that might have been a bad idea. Them, yeah, they get tires. Yes. Yes, they get one extra set of tires. Yes. And Gordon did not go into the pits to get tires. Which I know from not even racing on this track that was probably not a good idea. But we'll see. Hey, Gordon, maybe Gordon likes them scuffed up things. I don't know. But Josh Divers with new tires, Rick Kelly, the entire field behind him. I'm going to beg to differ here. All right, we're going to go there. Lights off the pace car. All right, let's get them tightened up here. Let's go green. Let's finish this race strong, boys. Come on. Yeah, no, definitely a sitting duck right now. There's no way. It's a cheese grating. A little bit of damage there, but, you know, we'll see what he can do. Remember, all starts and restarts in this series are on green. Good luck. Green flag out. Good start here. Let's take him in the corner. Side by side they go right now. Everybody's on the high side, rolling on the bottom. There's Jamie Kephart. Oh, contact made right there. Rick Kelly able to save it. Back in the back here. 3 wide. Look at the 16 trying to dip it down there on the bottom. He's like, oh boy. Cannot go 3 wide here at Stafford. Anthony Monroe, the 16 right there, battling with the 203, and they got contact everywhere down here. Rick Kelly just trying to get up and off the track here. Struggling right now. 4 wide. Anthony Monroe on the high side, and the carnage begins. 10 laps to go. Back in the back right now. McDonald up and off the track, and up front, Josh Divers, still your leader. Gordon, Rick Kelly, and Boogeyman right now. Smolden, Anthony Monroe, and McDonald in the pits and out of this one. Josh Divers, Gordon, Rick Kelly, and the Boogeyman right now. Anthony Monroe back there in the 6th spot. And what chaos is pursuing here? Josh Divers, your leader with 8 laps to go. Jesse Gordon in that 2 spot. Rick Kelly in the 3. And a battle back here. Justin Smolden battling with his teammate, Rick Kelly. And don't look in your mirrors, boys. You got Anthony Monroe behind you. Rose! Jamie Kephart in the wall. That's going to put Monroe now to the 5. Smolden closing that gap back there. Still some sauce to be made there. What a fucking move! Smolden cut through there like a fucking knife in wet butter. Look at that. And they keep it going here. Man, I tell you, it's crazy here. 6 laps to go. Anthony Monroe to the 4 spot. They're digging in the back. Anthony Monroe just trying to hang on right now. Justin Smolden right up behind him. Jamie Kephart in that 6th spot. 5 laps to go. Josh Divers, your leader. Gordon into 2. Rick Kelly and Anthony Monroe. The battle we're watching right here. Broken Axle Motorsports, Black Magic Studio. Lean on me, 203, will ya? Great race here. Look at this. You want some action, boys. You're getting it here tonight at Stafford. 614 Graphics. Late Model Stock Series. Next week's the Bull Ring. Oh, boy. Great side-by-side battle right here. They can keep it clean like this. Probably the best battle they've ever had. 3 laps to go. Jamie Kephart just watching the show. Josh Divers still your leader right now, though. And it looks like Smolden's going to try to clear him. And he will clear him. So Josh Divers, your leader. Gordon into 2. Rick Kelly into 3. And the Boogeyman into the wall there hard. So tough break for the Boogeyman. Divers, Gordon, Rick Kelly, Smolden, Anthony Monroe, and the Boogeyman back here. With 2 laps to go. Josh Divers, Gordon, Rick Kelly, Smolden, Anthony Monroe, and the Boogeyman. White flag out this time by for Josh Divers. Gordon in that 2 spot. Rick Kelly in the 3. Justin Smolden back there hanging on the 4 spot. He's got Anthony Monroe digging. But up front, it's going to be Josh Divers taking week number 1 here at Stafford. Gordon into 2, Rick Kelly into 3. Smolden going to hang on. Yes, he will to the 4. Anthony Monroe to the 5 there, and the Boogie in that 6 spot. Unofficial results left of the screen here. And we'll go back and take a look at this incident that happened between the 82. Watch this. Oh, low contact there. It looks like both of them wanted the spot, so tough break there. You hate to see it. Top three, start finish line. Divers, Gordon, Rick Kelly. What a race there. There's Rick Kelly coming in right there.
Mirror from now on, Kelly.
Right there. I'll tell you what, these boys getting it done there. Rick right there, Jesse Gordon and Josh Divers. There it is right there. We'll start off with Rick Kelly. All right, here we go. We'll start off with the third place driver out here tonight, Rick Kelly in the 32. You got a copy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, good run up 3 spots where you qualified. Struggled early, but you got yourself back up there in contention after that caution. Break down your race.
Yeah, no, it was, I don't know, it's a tough track, that's for sure. But I didn't really have much there at the beginning. I started to figure out the track a little bit better, but so hard to pass here. And but after going into the pit, getting a couple tires, coming out, and we got really crazy on that restart. But sorry, Kephart, I'm no rookie anymore, so I'm not going to put up with that. It was fun. It was just good, hard racing. So congratulations to Josh. He ran a great race, and it was a good time.
Absolutely. Job well done, and congrats again on the P3 here tonight. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank?
Yeah, again, thank you for putting it on, and Chaos Motorsports.
There you have it. Rick Kelly, great start to the season, P3. Great work, my man. Went over now to our second place driver out of California in the Sundrop number 10 there tonight. Up 1 spot. Jesse Gordon, you got a copy.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, what a race. You know what I mean? And caution came out late. He's the only guy who didn't go in and get tires. Tire fall off huge here, especially with these cars able to manage to hang on there. Great battle between you and Divers there for the first, 25 laps or so. It was awesome to watch. And P2 tonight, not bad. Great way to start the season.
Yeah, I've never driven these cars, so I just on. So, yeah, it was a fun battle. I do like it. Me and Divers were pretty good, close to on lap times, and I felt like I could get a low entry in, and then that's how I kind of got by him. But yeah, it definitely is tough to pass, and that was kind of why I stayed out. I felt like if I pitted, everybody else would stay out, and then I'd be hung out to dry. So yeah, it's tough being the leader, making those decisions, and with so little laps left, I felt like I felt like I saved enough tire that I'd be able to hang on. Probably not the first, but at least second. So yeah. Felt like that was the best alternative versus not being able to pass anybody if I took tires and everybody stayed out. So hats off to Divers and Rick Kelly for a podium, and yeah, glad I was able to stay out of the chaos. So yeah.
Yeah, no pun intended, literally in between chaos there. So great work, Gordon. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank tonight?
Thank you, of course, for putting on the series. I know I don't race every race, but I try to make what I can, and all the drivers, of course, always cool to race with. And then, of course, my sponsors, Capital Time LLC, Kimchi Paint Salon, Amazon, Creative Tires, Davis Trenching, United Window Tint, and Empire Motorsports.
Awesome work. There you have it. Jesse Gordon, P2 here tonight. Whatever now to our race winner. Took the championship in the super late models, looking to do the same here in the late model stocks. Josh Divers in the 57. You got a copy.
Yeah, man.
Hey, we know you want another plaque there to put up next to that super late model. Says late model stock champion here, but you got a good start to here. Next week's the Bull Ring, and you're able to get through the chaos here literally at Stafford. One of the hell of a battles we've seen between you and Gordon there, door to door, no net code issues. Everything was great. You had a little contact, straightened each other out, gave the respect, and you guys kept it rolling, which was great to see. And man, I tell you what, break down your race for us.
Yeah, man, it was an awesome race to come out here and get right off that super late model championship, which is huge for me. To come out here in these things, they're a little less powerful and user friendly. And we was racing pretty good there to start. I knew Jess he was gonna beat me in the entry of the corners. I was kind of backing it off, trying to save my right front a little bit, and he got into me a couple times, but we was able to straighten it out and make a good show for the people watching. And that's what it's about. And I was pretty surprised when we come around to the caution and he didn't go in. I knew I'd be able to go in. If I stayed second, I'd be able to probably get around him. Well, the way the tires wear here, I'd practiced here earlier, figured out the tires wear really bad. So I'll take it, man. It was an awesome race. I don't know what happened behind me. I got out front and I never looked back. You know what I mean? So that's what it's about.
Yeah, absolutely. Great way to start the new season here. Congrats again on the big win tonight, and do some great sponsors you want to thank tonight, Divers.
Yeah, man. Thank you for putting it on, letting us come out here, and Chaos Motorsports, all my teammates over there, Circle City Raceway, Edco Weldon, all them guys. Yeah, man.
Awesome work. There you have it. Josh Divers taking week number 1 here at Stafford. Gordon into 2. Rick Kelly rounds out your top 3. We'll see you boys next week at the Bull Ring.